All right. Um, let's get started today sitting down. Yeah, we're gonna sit down and start. All right. So just finding a comfortable seat, and then just feeling the earth beneath you, noticing that there is something constant, something holding you, even during this very crazy time. So really noticing the ground. Maybe imagining that your tailbone is growing roots into the earth and just really connecting yourself to the ground, the present moment here. And then bringing your shoulders down your back, softening your face, tucking your chin just a little bit to create extra length through the back of your neck here. And then taking 3 breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then for these next 3 breaths, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth with a lion's breath. So sticking your tongue out and going, and just trying to let something go as you do that. So breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. One more, breathing in and breathing out. And then taking one more breath, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. And then today, I want you to pick your pattern with your inhales and exhales. So if you can, picking a number on your exhales that's longer than the number on your inhale. So maybe inhaling to 2 and exhaling to 4, or 3 and 5, maybe 4 and 6. So whatever feels right to you, but just extending that exhale to calm down your nervous system. So breathing at your own pace here, creating your own breath pattern. And then taking 3 more breaths here at your own pace. And whenever you're done, gently opening up your eyes. And on the inhale, you're going to bring your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, draw them down your back. Inhaling, drawing your shoulders up. Exhaling, down and back one more time. Inhaling, shoulders up. Exhale, setting them back and down. We're going to come into a child's pose here. So making your way onto all fours, stretching your arms out front, and then sinking your hips back as far as they'll go. And then dropping your forehead down towards the earth. So connecting yourself to the earth again, the ground that's holding you. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And taking one more breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then when you're ready, coming up onto all fours and grounding into those hands. And on the inhale, you're going to drop your belly, look up. Exhale, rounding all the way through your spine. So moving with your breath here, we're coming into our cat-cow, waking up our spine. So really grounding into those hands. And then stacking the joints, so shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. And then tucking your tailbone on that exhale and lifting it as high as it will go on inhale. And then taking one more breath here. And we'll meet back in a tabletop position. And then we're gonna just make some circles with our hips, so shifting your weight forward and then leaning all the way back, getting into your side body and then coming up and around. So just getting those hips warmed up a little bit into your side body, creating space between your ribs. And then coming back up to center, we'll go the other way. So again, just circling with your hips, shifting your weight forward and back. And then one more. And then we'll meet back on all fours here. We are going to extend our right leg out, just press through the heel. So really grounding into that heel, pressing back, getting into your calf here, and then grounding into those hands and pushing back. Breathing in and breathing out. You want a straight line of energy coming all the way from your hip down to your heel. We'll take one more breath here. Breathing in and letting it out slowly. And then we'll place that knee back down. It's centering. This time we'll extend the right leg out. And grounding into your toes, pressing back through your heel, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And coming back to center here. You're gonna tuck your toes under. We're lifting up into downward dog. All right, so adjusting your stance, making yourself comfortable here, and really grounding into your hands, lifting your tailbone up. So like a string's pulling your tailbone towards the sky. And then again, grounding your hands, and then with your feet, just like we did in that calf stretch, you want your energy pressing down through your heels. Your heels do not have to be on the ground, but just that energetic movement of your the energy coming all the way from your hips down to your heels here. And then spinning those biceps back. That'll help you ground into your hands, make your shoulders, press them down a little bit. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And then on an inhale, we're gonna shift to plank. And taking one breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And then hugging your elbows in. We're coming all the way down to the ground. And you can flip your toes under. We're gonna come into a gentle back bend here, coming into Sphinx pose. So again, we're stacking our joints. So elbows are underneath those shoulders, gaze is forward, and then engage your glutes. And then we'll take 3 slow breaths here, feeling your belly inflate, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, tucking your toes under. We're coming back to downward dog. And breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. We're meeting in a forward fold here. So feet are hips width distance. Then spreading those toes as much as you can as you ground your feet into the earth. And then letting your head hang here. And really letting gravity pull your head towards the earth. And then shaking your head out a little bit. So maybe shaking it back and forth, no. And then maybe up and down, yes. And then maybe some little circles, figure 8 motion. And then just letting your head be still. We'll take one more breath like this, breathing in and breathing out. And then grabbing opposite elbows here, we're going to sway back and forth. So keeping your hips where they are and moving your upper body, getting into your side body again here, just like we did with those circles before. So creating space in your ribs, all the way from your hips to your shoulders. And then just letting your head hang again. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And then dropping your hands back down towards the earth. Inhaling, we're going to come to a half lift, gaze is forward. And exhale, folding back down towards the earth. On your inhale, sweeping your arms up towards the sky, looking up. And exhaling, bringing your hands to heart center. Taking 3 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, sweeping the arms back up, looking up, grounding into your feet as you fold all the way over down towards the earth. Inhale, coming to a half lift, gaze is forward. And then exhale, folding back over as you plant your hands and step back into a plank position. All right, on your inhale, shift your weight forward. We're gonna drop our knees down for this one and come down, knees, chest, chin. And then inhaling, coming up just to a baby cobra. Really engage your glutes here. And then exhale, tuck the toes under, press your hands into the earth, lift those hips up. Coming into downward dog, pressing your heart towards your thighs, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands, meeting in a forward fold. Inhaling to half lift. Exhaling to fold. Inhale, grounding into your feet as you reach all the way up. And exhaling, hands come to heart center. Drawing your shoulders down your back. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, folding over. Inhale to half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank. And then this time, have the option for chaturanga or knees, chest, chin as you come down on that exhale. We'll inhale to upward dog or cobra. Then on the exhale, meeting back in downward dog, reaching tailbone up, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. On your next breath, inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhale, coming to a half lift. Exhaling to fold. And inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhaling, hands come to heart center. Okay, we're gonna do one more of those. So for this one, you can follow me or you can go at your own pace. So if you wanna go at your own pace, just go ahead and mute me. If you'd like to follow along, you can keep listening. So up to you on this one. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling to fold. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back into plank pose. Inhaling, shifting your weight forward. Exhaling, coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra. And exhale, meet in downward dog here. Taking one breath, breathing in and breathing out. On the inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale, folding back over. Inhale, reaching all the way up. And exhale, bringing your hands to heart center. All right, we'll take about 5 breaths here, giving anyone who's still going a chance to catch up. So if you're with me right now, placing one hand on top of the other at your heart and taking slow breaths. So breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths here. And then when you're done with that last breath, dropping your hands back towards your sides. And we're going to come into a chair position. So feet come together. We're going to sweep our arms down towards the earth and reach up. Breathing in and breathing out. And then exhale, folding over. You can spread those feet back to hips width distance. Inhale, we'll come to half lift. Exhale, stepping back to plank pose. We're coming to plank, and then inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra. And exhaling to downward dog. All right, on the inhale, you're gonna reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step it through your hands, and then lift into warrior one here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, sweeping those arms down, stepping back into a plank position, shifting your weight forward, coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra, and exhaling to downward dog. Left side this time, inhaling, reach your left leg up. Exhale, step it through your hands, and inhale as you reach up to warrior one. Exhaling here, breathing in, and breathing out as you sweep those hands down and step back to a plank position. Shifting your weight forward and coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra. And exhaling, we'll meet in downward dog here. All right, taking a second here, catching back up with your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhaling, come to a half lift. Exhale, folding, bring those feet back together as we sweep our arms up into a chair position. And then exhale, bring those hands together, coming back up to stand. Maybe spreading those feet apart again. One breath here, and we'll do that one more time. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, feet come back together. Sun salutation be one last time, sweeping those arms down to the earth, reaching back up, breathing in and breathing out, folding over your legs, spreading your feet to hips with distance. Then inhaling, coming to a half lift. Exhale, folding back over as you step to a plank position. Inhaling, shift your weight forward. And exhaling, coming down, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling to cobra. And exhaling back to downward dog. Right side first. Inhaling, right leg reaches up. Exhale, stepping it through your hands. And coming up into warrior one. So back foot down at a 45-degree angle. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, arms come down to frame your front foot and step back into plank. Inhaling, shift your weight forward. Exhaling, coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra. And then exhale as we meet back in downward dog here. Left side, inhale, left leg reaches up. Exhale, stepping it through your hands, and then inhaling as you rise to your warrior one. Exhaling here, breathing in, and breathing out, framing your front foot, stepping back to plank. Last time here, inhaling, shifting your weight forward. Exhaling, coming down, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog or cobra. And exhale as we meet in downward dog. Coming back to your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. One more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet to your hands. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale, folding back over, bringing your feet together. As we inhale, sweep our arms up and meet in chair pose. All right, we're gonna bring our hands to heart center here in chair. And we're gonna twist, so we're going to bring our left elbow to the outside of our right knee and just open up through the upper back here, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then inhale, coming back to center, and we'll do the other side. So right elbow to left knee, drawing that shoulder back, breathing in and breathing out. Maybe dropping those hips just a little bit lower. Taking our last breath here, breathing in and breathing out. And then inhaling back to center. We'll exhale, fold over your feet, thread your feet back to hips with distance. And then grounding into your feet as you sweep your arms up towards the sky. And exhale as you bring your hands back to heart center. All right, we're gonna come into a lunge here. So we're gonna start with our right foot forward and step that left foot all the way back. We want our joints stacked, knee on top of ankle, and then reaching those arms up towards the sky. And then just like we did that calf stretch earlier, on a straight line of energy from your hip all the way down through your heel. And then really reaching through your fingertips, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then we're gonna bring those arms down, step that back foot in just a little bit, place it down at a 45-degree angle. So we're coming into warrior one here. We'll bring our arms back up towards the sky, breathing in, and then on the breath out, sweeping those arms down as you straighten out the front leg. And then we'll inhale, rebend the front knee, arms reach up, and exhale, straighten out that front leg. Inhale to bend, and exhaling to straighten. We'll do one more here. Inhaling into warrior one, and exhaling, arms come down, straightening out that leg. We're gonna stay here, and we're gonna come into pyramid pose. So front leg stays straight as we fold over that front leg, maybe reaching for your shin or the ground, and draping yourself over your front leg here as you send your breath into your hamstring, breathing in and breathing out, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then rebending that front knee and stepping back to a forward fold here. And taking one breath, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling, sweeping those arms up towards the sky. And exhaling, hands come to heart center. All right, we'll do the left side now. So left foot stays forward, right foot steps back, coming into a high lunge, stacking those joints. And again, straight line of energy through that right leg from the hip to the heel. And then breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then bringing your arms down, we'll bring that back foot in just a little bit. We're coming into warrior one. Sweeping those arms back up, breathing in and breathing out, arms come down, straightening out that back leg. Inhaling, bend the knee, reach up. Exhale, straightening the leg, arms come down. Breathing in to bend. And breathing out to straighten. One more here. Bending that front knee as you inhale. And then exhale, straightening that front leg, arms come down, we'll meet here. And then when you're ready, folding over that front leg, we're coming into pyramid pose. Reaching for the floor, maybe your shin. Breathing in and breathing out. Really letting your head drop here, relaxing through your shoulders. And one more breath here, breathing in and breathing out. We're gonna bend that front knee, step back into that forward fold. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, coming up to standing, reaching all the way up. And exhaling, hands come to heart center. All right, we're gonna come into a wide-legged forward fold here. So stepping both feet out wide on your mat, maybe toes out just a little bit. Then hands coming to your hips as we fold over towards the ground here. And we're gonna come into kind of a half lift position. So not coming all the way down to the ground. And then really drawing the crown of your head forward, grounding into the outside of your foot. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then bringing your heels in a little bit closer to each other. So if your toes aren't pointing out, point them out now. And we're going to bend our right knee. So hands stay on the ground, we're bending our right knee. We'll take 2 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll come back up to center. So hands stay on the ground, flat back again here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then this time we're going to shift to the left. So bending that left knee. So your heel can be off the ground here too. And taking 2 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And we'll inhale, coming back to center. Again, flat back here. Gaze is forward. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we're going to come back into that, onto the right side. Breathing in, and then exhaling as we come over to the other side. And then we'll inhale to the right and exhale to the left. So just moving with your breath, maybe doing about 3 more on each side here. Getting in to your legs. Last one on each side here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll meet back in our forward fold, gaze forward. And this time we're gonna drop our head all the way down towards the earth. So dropping that head as far as it can go. And really relaxing those shoulders. Relaxing your back here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. breathing in, and breathing out. And then bending your knees as you make your way back up to a wide-legged standing stance. We're going to leave our left foot where it is, and we're coming into warrior two. So shift that right foot so it's parallel to the long edge of your mat. Bend your knee, arms reach out, and gaze over that middle finger as you focus your attention. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then legs stay where they are. So we reverse your warrior for one breath, reaching up and over. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we're coming into side angle. So resting your forearm on your thigh, reaching up towards the sky here. If you want to reach up and over, you can, stretching more through your side body. Breathing in and breathing out. So remembering to keep the bend in that front leg and not dropping into your shoulder. And one more breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then arm comes up straight, drop your hand down towards the ground. If you have a block or something you want to put it on, you can do that. And then when you're ready, straighten out that front leg. We're coming into triangle. And then reaching the crown of your head forward, getting rid of the little bend here as much as possible. And 3 breaths. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then rebend that front knee as we come back to warrior two. Hands come to your hips. And we'll come back into that wide-legged stance. And we're just gonna use this as a transition spot. So we're going to shift to the left foot this time. Right foot stays where it is. We're coming into warrior two. So bend that front knee and arms come out to the sides. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. On your inhale, reverse your warrior and exhaling here, breathing in and exhale, coming into your side angle. So forearm comes down onto your shin, reaching up, really lengthening through your wingspan here. And if you want to reach up and over, you can. Breathing in and breathing out, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. All right, reaching that arm back up that was to the side. You're gonna extend your left arm down to the ground, or if you have a block, maybe even bringing it to your shin. And then when you're ready, you're gonna extend that front leg. You can move your hand if you want. And we'll take 3 breaths here. In triangle, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. Rebending that front knee, coming up to warrior two, hands come to your hips. We are back in this wide-legged stance, and then this time we're just gonna step to the top of our mat. All right, so we're gonna come into a downward dog. So reaching your arms up towards the sky, exhaling, folding over, and then planting those hands as you step back to your downward dog. Reaching your hips up towards the sky. If you wanna come into child's pose, we'll be here for 3 breaths. So breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. If you're in child's pose, coming back up into downward dog. And then dropping that left heel down as you reach that right leg up towards the sky. We'll open up through the hip, making some circles with your ankle or your knee. And then re-square your hips here as you step your right foot in between your hands. All right, and then we're gonna come up into a high lunge from here. So reaching those arms up, and then again, pressing through your back heel, stepping it back or forward a little bit if you need to. Creating a straight line of energy here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then kicking off your back foot, we're coming into warrior three, grounding into your right foot, lifting that left foot as you flex through it, and then squeezing your arms back behind you as if there's a block in between your hands, maybe a beach ball. And then hips should be as even as possible here. And we'll take one more breath, breathing in and breathing out. And then inhale, we're gonna hug our knee into our chest. And exhale, we're gonna come back into that warrior three. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhaling, hugging your knee into your chest. And exhale, extending it back into warrior three. 1 more. Inhaling, hugging your knee into your chest. And exhaling back into your warrior three. We'll place that back foot down and reach your arms up back into a high lunge, breathing in and breathing out, reaching your hands down and stepping that back foot up, reaching it up towards the sky again, and then walking your hands back towards your left foot. So you've kept your right foot raised here. And we're coming into standing splits on this side. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then walking your hands back to a downward dog. We'll bring that right foot down. And then we'll take 3 breaths here, lifting those hips up, coming into child's pose if you would like. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. If you are in child's pose, lifting back to downward dog. And then dropping that right heel down towards the ground, reach your left leg up towards the sky. Open up through your hip, making circles with your ankle, maybe with your knee. And then re-squaring your hips here, bringing your knee towards your nose as you step that left foot forward. We'll inhale, rise up to a high lunge. And then straight line of energy from your hip to your heel. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then kicking off your back foot, we're coming into warrior three here. Flex through that back right foot. Hips should be even. And then reach back behind you. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And on your inhale, drawing your knee in towards your chest. And exhale, back to warrior three. 2 more. Inhaling, knee comes in towards your chest. And exhaling, extending it back out to warrior three. Inhaling, reach up with that knee. And exhaling, back to warrior three. We'll step that back foot down, reaching up on the inhale. And exhale, bringing that front foot and reaching your left foot up towards the sky. And then we're gonna walk our hands back towards the right foot. And we'll take 3 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out. So we're in standing splits, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then walking those hands back forward, stepping that left foot into downward dog, breathing in and breathing out. On an inhale, reach your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose, and then come in to pigeon. All right, so you've got that right knee behind your right hand and the left foot behind the left hand. And you can come down onto your forearms if you want. If you want to come onto your back, you'll come into recline figure 4, and you'll put your left or right foot on your left knee. And then wherever you are, taking 5 breaths here. One more breath here. And then when you're done, coming up onto your hands, tucking your left toes under and stepping back to downward dog. And then inhale, reaching the left foot up towards the sky. Exhale, bringing your knee towards your nose and coming into pigeon. All right, this side, if you want to come onto your back, left foot onto right knee. All right, and then 5 breaths here as well. One more breath here. And then tucking those back toes under. You're gonna step back to a plank pose this time, and then just lower yourself down onto the ground. All right, so we're gonna come into a back bend. So we're going to start with just lifting our feet off the ground. We're gonna engage our glutes, so you can bring your cheek down onto the ground. So engage your glutes, lift your feet off the ground. So just really squeezing your glutes together, and then we'll lower our legs back down to the ground. We're gonna add the arms this time. Make sure you squeeze your glutes just like we did when you lifted your legs up. So that's gonna protect your low back as we come up into this back bend. So you don't have to go very high. And then on the inhale, we'll lift our chest and our legs up and really squeeze those glutes together. Use your core. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming back down to the ground. You can bring your cheek off to one side. We'll take 1 breath here. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll do that 1 more time. So inhale, lift your shoulders off the ground, squeeze your arms back behind you, and lift those feet up. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Bring your head down to the ground, rest your cheek off to the other side. Breathing in and breathing out, and then drawing your heels in towards you. You're gonna reach back for the outside of your feet, and then we're gonna come into a bow pose. So on the inhale, you're gonna press your feet into your hands and lift your chest up. All right, inhaling, lifting up, pressing those feet into your hands, engage your glutes, breathing in and breathing out, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out, coming all the way back down to the ground. Turn your cheek off to one side, breathing in and breathing out. And then drawing those feet back into your chest or into your back and just dropping your feet side to side. So neutralizing the spine here. And then we'll bring our legs back down to the ground. Hands come underneath shoulders. We're just gonna slide back into a puppy dog pose. So hips are gonna be up. You're gonna extend those arms out long. And just getting a little bit of a stretch through the shoulders, the low back, creating some length here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then hands come underneath shoulders, sit back on to your heels. And we're gonna come into a seated position. All right, so legs are crossed here. We're going to extend the left leg out long, just right in front of you is fine. And reaching both hands for your foot or your shin. And then drawing your chest down towards your thigh. We're coming into just a forward fold here. You might get a little bit of a stretch in the low back, but a little different than we normally do. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths. And then inhaling back up to center. We'll switch, so we'll extend the right leg out long, just right in front of you again. And reaching for your shin or your foot, and then just drawing your chest down towards your thigh. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths. 1 more here. And then inhaling back up to center. We're gonna extend both legs out long this time, so your hamstrings should be a little bit more open. Then you can reach for your shins, your ankle, or if you can reach all the way for your feet, you can do that. And then again, just drawing your chest down towards your thighs. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then inhaling, coming back up to center. And then bringing your left foot to the outside, your right thigh. And then you're going to cross your right leg underneath. So you're gonna stack your hips on top of each other. And we're just gonna fold over here. So keeping your spine straight as much as possible, reaching through the crown of your head and getting a stretch through your low back. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then we'll inhale back up to center, and then you're gonna pick up this right foot so that it comes down onto the ground so that you've kind of lifted those knees apart from each other. And we're gonna twist. So we're gonna come to the right, so reach that right arm back behind you, and then hook that left elbow onto your right knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. Breathing in and breathing out. And then quick counter twist, twisting to the other side. inhaling and exhaling. We'll come back to center, and then we'll go the other way. So you can extend your legs out long, and this time we're gonna cross the left leg under and right leg on top. I think that's the opposite of what we did last time. All right, and then folding over and breathing. Actually, the right leg should be under the left. I can't remember what we did last time. Anyway, taking 3 breaths here, breathing in and breathing out, inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. And then this time, you're gonna take the right foot and bring it down onto the ground over here. I was right the first time. Hips are gonna come, or knees are gonna come apart, and we're gonna twist to the left. So walk that left hand back behind you, and breathing in, and breathing out. Inhaling, and exhaling, breathing in, and breathing out. And then we'll come back to center, untwisting those legs, and we're gonna come down onto our back. So planting those feet down, using your core, coming all the way down onto the ground. And we're going to take one more twist here. So we're going to cross our right leg on top of our left. Hips are gonna scooch to the right and drop those knees down. So really opening up through the spine. And 3 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more breaths. And then we'll inhale back up to center, uncross those legs, and we'll do the other side. So left leg comes on top of right. You'll scoot your hips to the left and knees come down to the right, and 3 breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. 2 more here. And then we'll inhale back up to center. Uncross those legs and hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. And then reaching for the outsides of your feet, coming into happy baby, just kind of rocking and rolling on your spine here. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling. And then drawing those knees back into your chest, placing your feet on the floor. All right, so for this one, if you guys have a wall or a sofa, we're gonna do an inversion. So if you wanna do a shoulder stand, you can. But if you wanna do a little bit of an easier one, you're just gonna put your legs up the wall or up on the sofa. So you'll bring your hips close to the wall, and then bring your legs up and sort of fit. They'll go on the painting. You're welcome, Mom. All right, and then we'll just be here for about 2 minutes. So counting your breath, maybe just relaxing, and then feeling yourself sinking into the ground again. Feeling gravity work as the blood comes down from your feet all the way down towards your heart. And then maybe placing your palms on the ground so you can feel the earth holding you, the earth beneath you. Taking 5 more breaths here. Last breath here, breathing in and breathing out. So you can draw your knees into your chest now, or if you would like to stay here during Shavasana, you can. If not, bring your knees into your chest and then come back towards your mat or just onto the ground and extend those legs out long. Again, you can place your palms on the earth. You need some grounding, or if you just want to open yourself up to the energy of the world, you can place those palms up. And then letting go of your thoughts, letting go of your breath, and allowing your body to relax into the ground. Taking a breath in and taking a breath out, drawing your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug as you breathe in and breathe out, and then rolling over onto one side, slowly making your way up to a seated position with your eyes closed or your gaze soft. We'll take 3 final breaths together, breathing in and breathing out. Inhaling and exhaling, breathing in and breathing out. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today.